Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 14 of my Cylostra Direfin. Oof, that repeated on me. Campaign. I could do it again, but fuck it, can't be asked. So, last time Sheridan gave his life dearly to get rogered by Nakari, but that has appeased Nakari, and he's now chilled out a little bit. It's improving. See? Mostly because we killed his army and he decided that he didn't have the strength to fight us anymore, and so peaced out, which I'm like, fine. Fine. Am I still his main threat?
If you wish to join my young,
oh, it's the Empire.
if you displease me further, you will.
What do you do to your young? I don't want to know. Well, I'm not surprised, seeing as there's lots of people a higher strength rank than me. Which means that theoretically, like, very few people should have me as their main threat. Which I would think. You guys? That's Marathi. Alright, I think because we don't have any armies, basically they've just decided that we're not a threat, so they won't fight us, which is... Actually, I'm kind of fine with that. We do have a horde of dwarves, though, so that's something. That is something. What? Oh, your main threat was the Empire, wasn't it? Which, I'm going to be honest, I would say it probably should be the High Elves. Like, why would... The Empire's not directly on your door. I feel like the threat thing really should be set by who's closest to you more than... That should have a higher weighting than anything else. Because the closer a person is to you, inevitably, the more of a threat they're going to be. Right? Like, the Empire, they're going to have to sail all around Bretonnia. Yeah, they could potentially be a threat, but ultimately, you've still got a bunch of High Elves on your doorstep, Nakari. I feel like that should be your main concern.
Standing by.
There is that mod. I have downloaded it. I'm going to test it. And we're going to see if it's good. It did say it gave a higher weighting to people nearby, which I think is the main issue. But why the fuck Creative Assembly can't sort that themselves? I genuinely don't know. Either they just like it the way it is, they don't know how to change it, or they don't care.
What are you?
What are you? You're a naughty boy. Oh, you want a peace treaty? Alright. Alright, I'll have a peace treaty. Sure. Okay, where are these dwarves? Well, I feel like we can take them. Come here! Come here, you little shits. Come here, close to feet. Oh, there's two of them. Really? You're in range to reinforce? Oh, there's another one there. He is ambushetting. The cheeky little monkey. Now... Oh, God, I really... Right, does anyone know if there's a mod to, like, reduce the cost of requesting an army and also allow me to request the army of a legendary lord? Because, fuck me, why is there a requirement on it? And also, it's so expensive. I think it's like 90 something to get a full stack. 63 to get a half stack. I'm like, mate, look, I don't mind helping Malekith. The problem is I don't want to, like, I don't want to be... Oh, Sheridan's back already. That's probably been 3 turns. I don't want Malekith to run away. That's my problem. Like, he looks like he's going for these guys. So I don't know if I can... I'm going to hide behind the city. Wait, is that a good idea? Because then if the city comes under attack... I mean, with any luck, they'll stay there? Fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, absolute worst case, Slosher dies. And if she dies, it's because Malekith is a massive bastard! Which is quite a high possibility, because let's face it, he is quite a bastard. Sheridan is bringing sexy back, and by that I mean that he is... Smells like a whore's handbag. You're fired.
I'm here.
I know you are. I know you are. So I do kind of want. What are we researching at the moment? Straining on the leash. Yeah. So I kind of want this. That's going to cost. Right, we could build that next turn. So we're going to wait a turn. Why is everything so sodding expensive? I mean, I could have got that guy that reduced the cost. And, you know, in hindsight, should I have done that? Almost certainly, yes. Right, 2 toes. You are just staying there because I need the money for next turn to build the thing. So I can build the other thing and get the halbards. Just because I think they're going to be better.
Fleet captain reporting.
This one is making no money, so there's no point putting a pirate cove in that. I'm just going to go for this one. Oh, does it actually show you exactly where the thing is? Right, so it just shows you exactly where the thing is now. It's just like, no, don't, look. Here's the riddle. Did you enjoy the riddle? Okay, now go here and dig. Go to this point, because that's where it is. That's exactly where it is. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Malekith ran away. Of course he did. What an absolute bastard. What do we think? Well, run away! Run away! Malekith's been a bastard. He had 2 armies there. He had 2 armies. If he just sat there, if he literally just sat in one place, we would have been fine. But no. He just scarpered. Like last time. I knew he would. Oh, hello. Ah, I should have definitely recruited some units. That would have been a good idea.
Where to? Fly the flag.
Okay, we're going to meander in this direction. You won't be able to land this turn. I'm going to build that. And I am going to... Well, we could... Right, worst case scenario, we can raise a bunch of units.
Ridiculous.
And fight off a horde of elves. It's fine.
Serve for eternity.
It is absolutely fine. I mean, I could get a horde of rotting Prometheans. They're pretty tanky. Not very killy. But... I mean, they're going to take 2 turns to recruit, which is probably going to be too long. The Mongols did well. The Mongols did very well. So let's get some more. Let's get a Mongol Haunter to replace poor old what's his face. Causes you already cause terror. Speeds. Tim Blacksail. Tim Cochlin. We're getting Tim. Come on, Tim. Tim Henman. And I'm also going to get disciplines.
Fleet captain reporting.
Exactly. Let's get a couple more of you guys. I don't know if they're good, but we will have 2 Toes is also on her way down here to help out. Problem is, if these guys don't, like, spread out. Okay, we'll hide back here. Oh, did Malekith die? Maybe Malekith charged in and died. Maybe I was too hard on him. On the other hand, if he just, like, clustered up around me, that probably would have been a better option. I was speaking to someone the other day that said that a real-time version of the campaign map would be a lot better. And I feel like that is the case. It would allow you to, like, coordinate with the AI much better. Because at the moment, it really it depends who moves first as to whether you can... So, for example, if I move up next to Malekith and then end my turn, if the dwarves' turn is first, then obviously I might get Malekith as reinforcements because Malekith won't have moved before the dwarves move. However, if Malekith moves first and he buggers off, then the dwarves have free reign to just kill me. And the problem is, I have no way, I genuinely can't remember what order the turns are in. Nor should I have to. But it's that kind of determines. The only thing I know is that the player factions go before the other factions. So if you've got like a player faction and a minor faction nearby, then obviously, but that's it's quite a wide definition, isn't it? Construction cost. I'm going to get this actually. Depth guard. Yeah, more melee defense for those guys. Sure. Sure. Let's do that.
Approach the Madame Captain. What do you...
A non-aggression pact. Yeah, everyone wants to be my friend because the dwarves are the main threat now. I mean, I've only ever had 3 armies, so I don't know why ever was the main threat. I've never even been strength rank 1. Oh well.
Duel to the death.
Okay,
The
pop you in
blood
there.
kiss, more crew.
Pop you in there. And we are going to bring you down here.
Blood kiss of the seas.
Love me a blood smooch. Gonna get another one of you. And something like that. I think it's going to take a few turns for you to recruit, but to be honest, that's not the main problem. You're just going to come and attack me, I think. And if you want to attack me, then knock yourself out, please. Please.
You will listen.
Right, are you... You are going to attack them. Who moves first? Can we remember? I wonder if there's anything online that tells me. Oh, I couldn't find anything immediately, so nope.
Siren of the storm.
If I just sit here in ambush, if the dwarves go first, then I'm... I don't know. I do not know. Alright, we should be able to deal with you. We're currently rank 4. Once we've managed to sort this shit out,
Folk are weak.
we can get our stuff together and we can maybe go and hunt some coins. We haven't done that. Not that the regiments of renown are really that useful, but still.
Or be killed.
I wonder if this one down... I can't remember what this settlement's called. What's it called? Myrmidons. Nope, that has absolutely no money in it. There's no money in the banana
These are mine
stands.
and my father's,
Are
not
they?
yours.
Does Daddy
Now
like
we're
it?
talking.
Does Daddy like it moist? What's that? Because he's Stromfels, isn't he? He's the... Mind you, Cylostra is... Like, she's a ghosty because of Stromfels, isn't she? The Storm Gods?
The galleon away.
He was like, hey, look, a big fat drowned lady. Let's make her into a ghost. That'll be fun. I guess when you've got eternity to do stuff, you know, you kind of just do shit at random. Right, no. I'm assuming the Dark Elves must move first then. So then the problem is knowing if the Dark Elves are going to attack, because if they don't, then I have no friends. So the dwarves go second.
I need an
You know what? Lightning Strike would be useful right about now, wouldn't it? Yeah, Lightning Strike. That would be good, because I definitely can't take on 2 armies at the same time. Although you guys are pretty battered now. There is...
The storm calls.
I mean, the only problem is their artillery,
Listen.
which I don't really have an answer for. Unless... I mean, this is kind of bullshit, but... sacking settlements, blah blah blah. Income from all buildings, local province doesn't really matter. Fire starter. Yeah, alright.
All guns on deck.
Not that it's really going to help me, but never mind. What up, nerds? That's right. Now I've got some friends. I'm going to give this to... What do you have? Bonus first large plus 10. That seems better. And I'm going to put the bonus first large on you guys. Alright, at least your army's already half dead. It's going to make my life a little bit easier. I suppose there's worse things to find in the woods. And of course the Mongols have stalk, which is why we're moving them through the trees. Because the enemy artillery is going to be a big problem for us. We need to take that out. However, we are also using the terrain to our advantage, hiding behind some trees. And that's right. Obviously, the trees will block my fire as well, but more importantly, they'll block all those cannon shots that they are trying to hit Cylostra with. And some will get through, but some will be deflected by the trees. It's, should be fine. We can always hit her up. So have enemy reinforcements coming in. That's 2 armies. I think Malekith has thrown quite a lot at these dwarves, and they have slowly been whittled down. Which, you know, means we can now swoop in with a coup de grace and finish them off. Uh-oh. They've got levitating. Rune, boys. Oh, got levitating. Amazing magic. It's also got the stones from that film with the superheroes in. That one. If he clicks his fingers. Oof. Now, we need to wait until the Mongols unsupported will be torn to shreds. To shreds, you'll say. I mean, they're already halfway there. So we need to wait until the enemy army is committed. Once it's committed, we can then move in and attack from the rear. Of course, we have mortars, so we can shell them. And the only unit they've really got that can shoot back is the grudge thrower. I mean, the cannons are shooting as well, but they're getting deflected by the trees, so they are less effective. Spotted some cannons over here, so I'm going to take these out first. They're not a major issue initially. They're not close enough to cause us any issues, but we'll take them out first because we've got the reinforcements, the bats. You may wonder why I just recruited the bats. You might think it's just a unit, but actually, bats will be quite good at like just getting in the face of the cannon, and they will cause the enemy units to like turn and try and defend their artillery. However, we might be able to take out the artillery before they can take us out, and more importantly, they'll keep them busy. You know what? The bats are actually doing quite a lot of damage to those walls. Their melee attack's absolute garbage, but I guess they're being attacked from all sides, so... More bats in your belfry, eh? Our direwall's breaking off, and the Mongols now moving in to attack those cannons. I mean, they already kind of are your height, for the most part, so... No legs, innit? Dwarf armies can be very nasty. It doesn't necessarily mean they'll win, but they certainly can put out a lot of damage, and if you're not paying attention, they can wipe out a unit or two. It's actually things like these Iron Drakes, and if they have the Troll Hammer torpedoes... Oof. I mean, Cylostra is a large... She's a big girl, isn't she? She's a big girl, and as such, it's going to be quite easy for them to target her and take her out. Jeez, these Slayers are really just... Oh, no, his head came off. There it is. I found it. Iron Drake's getting shot to pieces by our guns. They are hitting the gunnery mob with artillery, just sort of weathering that. And we're now moving forward with our own infantry to engage their infantry in the trees. Should keep them busy. A little bit on fire. It's alright, we can weather that. Spawning in some of our damned questing knights to help out. The direballs are being destroyed, but they have managed to like cause a lot of damage to the enemy artillery. The Mongols now coming in from behind, taking a little bit of fire there. Now, but more Mongols sweeping in and engage. There we go. They've got them locked down now. Shut up. And the rest of our, I mean, they're not a super fast unit, but they got some. Like I was going to say legs, but they don't. Okay, so we're mopping up the rear of the enemy army, and then we're breaking through the trees, having wiped out the dwarves beneath the leafy boughs. They're not leafy, they are not carnivorous. The piney one. They're the piney one. And it looks like the enemy army is broken. 2 dwarf armies dead. Quite a few to go. Ah, look at that. I mean, okay, Connor's army mostly died, but stick with me, kid. You'll make it big. Probably. If you live. So, we are going to... Oh, 33 yards of that. Okay, well that's 1 down. Well, no, 2 down. 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 5 to go. We're fine. Let's aim for getting lightning strike, eh? That's a good idea, isn't it? Getting a lovely bit of lightning strike. Yeah. Come in handy. Alright. Kill all of them.
Yes, my pretty.
Then we can get lightning strike. Booyah.
The sea's calm.
You are all ticked, so I don't need to worry about you. Okay. Connor, you're doing well. Already you're doing well. This is great news, Connor. This is very, very good news for you. The bad news is we don't have any units you can recruit. Now, a fair few people said, oh, well, the radius is so you can recruit units. Now, I have the ability to recruit gunnery mob, for example. Connor here. Now, he is definitely within the radius.
You will listen.
Connor is able to only recruit from the global, which is what you'd expect from having the encamped stance. He's got no local recruitment, so this makes absolutely no difference to him, which is fine, but obviously means that he doesn't actually have
Blood and plunder.
like what is this then? What does this radius mean? That's my question, because I have no idea, unless maybe it's like artillery and stuff, like it's this maybe, but even then I'm a bit confused, to be honest, about what that actually does. I'm going to guess probably nothing.
Ours is the sea.
You know what? Harpies may not be a bad choice against dwarves with artillery. On the other hand, Mongols seem to do really well, so I might just stick with the old Mongols. I would like a stupid sexy snake though. Everyone should have their own stupid sexy snake. Doomfire Warlocks. Ah, okay. What would be good against dwarves, do we think? What would be good against dwarves? They don't have any large units. A War Hydra potential. Basically, anything that's armor piercing and good against infantry. Witch Elves are not good against armor. I mean, we could get crossbows, but we've got guns. So... You know what? I'm getting a chariot. I don't even care. I will regret this choice later, but for the moment, that's what we're going with. That is what we're going with. Right, if you want to fight, I will give you a fight. So I'm just going to sit here and look provocative. That's right, baby. Hello. You need 1 turn to recruit. I don't know if that will... If it will be recruited this turn, or if it's at the end or the beginning of my next turn you recruit, or at the end of my turn. Not entirely sure. What do you have?
Futile.
Lots of elves. Ugh.
Admiral of the fleet.
It's my nightmare. Let's blow some elves up. Right. Right, we're just going to sit here and see what he does. That's the plan. And it's not a great plan, but it's the plan that I have.
Siren of the
Because we're still recruiting, so I can't move my other army. Otherwise, I just get stuck right in. It'll be a swashbuckler, Mary. Never let it be said that I don't give you anything. Oh, I don't really need that. We don't really need that. That is garbage. How much does the... wait, how much does... Hang on. No, how much does that cost? 8k. Okay, I mean, it does give more infamy per turn, which we do kind of want to do. And Daisy is continuing up to Blackfire Pass, even though she can put another Pirate Cove in. I don't really know where to put it, because I haven't found... There must be a decent settlement nearby, and I don't want to waste my 15-turn cooldown on... They really should make it like a 5-turn cooldown, I think would be fine. Even maybe like 10 or something. But maybe with technology to reduce it later on. I think that's a good way to like stop you from snowballing too early, is making it like a tech gate. Because that way you'll get it eventually. Or potentially like a short campaign victory condition. Because a lot of the short campaign victory conditions are just absolute trash. Like, why would you ever want them? Like, the vampire one's actually pretty good. It gives you more replenishment. Great. Some of them, you know, you get like +3 Lord Recruit rank. Great. Great. What am I going to do with that exactly? What am I going to do with that? See how the Mongols coming in from behind already. But there are 4 units of artillery. In fact, they've got quite a... It's a very mishmash army, but they've got enough infantry to tie our infantry up, and I think their guns are probably better. So we need to take out that artillery, and we're using the trees as a bit of a shield, because again, we've got mortars, so we don't need line of sight. We can just drop big old explosive charges directly on their head. It's half an Ironbreaker unit gone. Gyrocopters taking a lot of fire from the guns. I mean, they are the only unit currently available to shoot at, so probably not the best idea to just sit directly in front of all the guns. Potentially a risky maneuver there. And yes, it was. Taking a bit of return fire. The Mongols coming in from behind, doing what they do best. Tying up all that artillery for us, good lads. They try to move the units out. I mean, the Mongols don't kill super quickly. I mean, they're doing quite a lot of damage, but I really need that artillery shut up now, not later. The organ guns, fortunately, are moving into the trees, which is going to make them basically useless. We're spreading out our infantry a little bit to give the guns some visibility, and summoning in some more units to sort of like keep those dwarves busy. Now we need to lock down their missile units, particularly things like the Iron Drakes with Troll Hammer torpedoes. That's it. Take out those miners. Nice big chonky hit there. The Bloody Reavers apparently moving very slowly. Oh, they've got the Master Runer slowness, that's why. Look at them. Not moving very fast at all. 14 speed, that's not great. They are slowly making their way up. They'll get there in the end. That's fine, I'll take it. The Mongols, having finished off one unit, I mean, it's actually still operational, but I think the unit's actually broken, potentially. And we're going down to take out those organ guns. Again, those organ guns are firing through the trees, which makes them less effective because it gives our stupid sexy snake lady some cover. Our left flank is looking a little bit troubled as sirens start disintegrating. Not ideal, but I don't have any heals left, so tough. You're going to have to deal with it, ladies. The right flank seems fine, and the centre is pushing back with the damned Questing Knights racing in to try and save that second unit of sirens. We managed to get a heal off. God, those... I mean, the Giant Slayers aren't actually doing too much damage, but those satchel charges, I think, finish them off. They get too sad and disintegrate, sadly. The Dwarven Centre finally breaks, and it's just the Slayers to mop up. We lost a couple of units of Sirens, but... I mean, I can kind of weather that, I think. Sloster's army, obviously, is like, you know, ghosty, but on the other hand, I think the Rotting Promethean Gunners are probably just a better unit. Well, we lost a unit of Sirens, but we've destroyed 3 armies. 3 enemy armies dead. That I'm pretty happy with. And we did get the ambush, and we have a lot of reinforcements incoming, but that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.